Hello everyone, it is great to see you. Today is Wednesday almost afternoon. I know it's kind of late to be doing some sort of morning routine right now, but yesterday I was completely out of energy. It was such a, hard day in terms of finding motivation to do anything, just dragging myself from one place to the next. And that is, given the fact that I've been at home all day, so dragging myself from one place to the next was like dragging myself from the living room into the kitchen or into the bedroom. And it's just been that kind of day. The last couple weeks have been really crazy. We had snowstorms, we had all sorts of closings, of course, that go with it, delays. People have been getting sick. Fortunately, not like in our household, but around. So there's been some concerns here and there, like what if this person gets sick and what is that, because we've seen them here and there, and all sorts of stuff just piles up. And today I just needed this long morning to kind of get myself back together. And what makes today good is that the 3-year-old, right, my Liam, my beautiful boy, he's spending his time with grandma today, so I have pretty much the whole day to myself. Well, of course not exactly. The baby's here, and Matthew will be back from school around 3 o'clock. He also has therapy today, so he probably won't get home until about closer to 5. So I have a good chunk of time to actually take care of myself today, and I need it. I really do need it. I say that it's something that I crave. So we're just gonna start with some skincare routine. I'm going to do an LED mask before I continue on, but I'll just take you along with me. I'm also planning to wash my hair today. I'm also planning to work out and to get outside for a walk. I'm a little nervous to get outside for a walk with the baby because it's been snowing and it's a little icy, but we'll get there and we'll see how that goes. Alright, I just have some gel on my face. This is Project E Beauty Aqua Collagen Gel. It came with the LED mask, so I'm just putting it on before I go to sit down and do the mask. But before I went, I also wanted to do a little bit of a sleek bun so I could do my chores and don't feel like the hair is constantly getting in my face. So here we go. Oh man, this is what postpartum hair loss looks like. I don't know if you can see it, but oh, this is gross. And this is not what I would see on some days. That's probably a little less. If you have tips for postpartum hair loss, let me know. But that's why I'm trying to do the peel today, to keep the scalp clean, but also I've been doing the oiling and I am taking the collagen. I've been doing a couple of different things, but if you have suggestions, let me know. So anyway, we're just gonna part the hair. You can part it however you want, but like down the middle. And honestly, I don't care if it's perfectly straight or if it's a little bit off. It's just good to have a part. You can do it without a part. And then you just gather everything at the height that you want. And then what you need afterwards, and that's probably the most important step for a sleek bun, or like a slick look to your hairstyle, whether it's a bun, ponytail, or just some sort of maybe updo, you need some sort of bare bristle brush, because you can really slick things down with it. Note on bristle brushes, if you have flakes in your hair slash your scalp, these brushes do hang on to the flakes quite a bit. So if you don't clean them, whenever you're doing the sleek bun, they can transfer onto your sleek bun, and that's kind of gross. You can get them out, of course, but it's kind of gross. I don't have flaky scalp, but somebody else does. Wink wink. This is not my brush. Okay, anyway, once you got it all slicked to however you like it, however you desire, you tie it up. Honestly, you can just keep it like this, just a sleek ponytail, low pony, or you can twist it up, get it around, and secure with the elastic. There we go. And this is it. Nice sleek bun. Hair is out of the face. It looks put together. It looks decent, so we can go out like this without feeling like the hair is constantly in the face. I really don't like hair in the face. Alright, I've done with the LED treatment. Now we're just gonna go and finish up the skincare routine. Alright, I done my skincare and I got dressed. I just put some workout clothes on. There we go. Just simple black and gray. We've been consistent about working out, so it's kind of exciting to, you know, go down and do another workout. I'll take you along, don't worry. We've been kind of challenging each other, right? Myself and my husband. We've been doing pretty good with the consistency, so I'm happy, right? And even though today is kind of day of reset, I might want to take a rest day. Exercise is something that overall makes me feel better and really does give me more energy. I always feel like my body is craving some sort of movement on the days where I am not doing anything at all. So it's been really good. We've been, according to sort of plan, right, trying to do a workout 6 days a week at home for 30 minutes or just about, and take 1 day rest on a Sunday. But depending on the schedule, we haven't been able to like precisely follow that schedule, but we have been still doing a pretty amazing job and I'm super happy. So today is my turn to pick. I think we're gonna do yoga again. It's kind of been hit then yoga, then hit then yoga, which again, I think it's a pretty good mix. So it helps to recover, but it also helps to still build strength and has a focus on flexibility, which for me is important. So we're gonna do that, and then I do want to get outside today. I'm a little nervous for the sidewalks being a little bit icy going out with the baby. I'm planning to wear in the baby, so this is where, you know, a little nervousness comes in. But it's warmer, it looks like everything is melting, so I'm having high hopes of a workout and a walk. A little change of plans. Ended up watching Dungeons and Dragons movie and now going for a walk. And here we are. It's quite a bit later. We ended up just going for a walk and it was a nice walk. It was much warmer than I anticipated, but didn't walk for as long as I wanted to. It was kind of wet and have a little bit of an unfortunate event happening, so we had to turn back and just return, but it still probably took some 40 minutes, which is nice to be outside, and I feel like I've been indoors for ages, so it was a good time to just come out and, you know, do some walking. The baby I was wearing, right, I put him in a carrier and it's one of my favorite things to do just because it's relatively comfortable, right? You have your hands free, but I forgot how heavy it could be. I do have a good carrier, right? The Ergo Baby, I love it. It's been a carrier for both of my kids. Of course, you know, this one is like a newer one, but it's a really nice one. I have enjoyed using it so much, and I just haven't been wearing Ollie on me for as long. And when we came back, my back was like, oh my goodness, what are you doing to me? But it's feeling fine. It's feeling better now, so yay. And like I said, it was really nice to just be outside and breathe. When we came back, since we had this unfortunate event, I just ended up watching a movie, the series of unfortunate events from the book by Lemony Snicket. I have watched actually a series. I haven't watched all of the series. I think somewhere on the last season or the season before last we have quit. Probably need to restart that. But I didn't know there was a movie, and it was a really good movie. Of course, you know, having watched the series, it definitely skipped over a lot of the parts that I saw in the series. I don't quite remember exactly everything that happened, but I just remember there to be so many different situations and like characters involved, and here it was just more simplified, like this guardian, and you know, it's Olaf, and then this guardian, and they're dead, and then this guardian, and then again, unfortunate event, they're dead, and then it's kind of like a grand finale day back with Olaf. But nonetheless, I enjoyed the movie. Didn't realize I was gonna see Jim Carrey as the Count, and Meryl Streep was one of the characters, so the cast is fantastic, and it was a pleasure. It was a real pleasure to watch it. And I guess today is just ending up being a movie kind of day, right? I was gonna do some workout today. I'm still planning on it. It might happen. It might happen really late. I'm pretty sure it will still happen. But instead of working out during the day, we ended up watching Dungeons and Dragons movie. We haven't finished it yet. There's still about an hour to go. So yeah, today's been kind of a day of movie and watching things, which again, it's been good. It's been relaxing. I feel like I watch way too many kids movies these days with the kids. So now today has been a time for more adult-ish movies. But yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, right? Don't know how it ends yet, still have an hour to go, but so far, again, super delighted with the movie. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't think I was really expecting anything, but my husband, right, Andrew, he's a bit into Dungeons and Dragons. So he has a group of friends that he plays with, and he has some books, and we tried to do it once with just his parents, honestly, and it just did not work out the intended way. Let's just say that. So we haven't continued, but I don't know about the rolling, and there's, you know, Critical Role podcast. So I don't know what I was expecting. Having people roll everywhere in the movie, or some sort of comedic thing all the way throughout. And it is comedic. There is plenty of humor in there, which is good. But it's just like any old fantasy movie, and I was really enjoying it. It's really a fun watch so far, so I'm really looking forward to finishing it up later today. And at this point already, I feel so much more refreshed than I did yesterday. Yesterday, I was really at the end of my rope. Again, it's not that something has happened in particular that made me feel this way, but I'm sure partly it's the hormones, right? The postpartum hormones, but also breastfeeding. When I visited my doctor, she was like, yep, it's gonna be the wild ride. The hormones are gonna be crazy. While you're breastfeeding, your hormones are gonna be all over the place. So it is what it is. And I accept that. I understand that. It's just really hard to live through that when you're right in that moment, right? That moment, no matter how short it's gonna be at the end, when you're in it, those minutes, seconds, they feel like ages sometimes. And when you're out of it, you look back and you're like, huh, that was only 1 day, 2 days, couple hours, which again in the big scheme of things is nothing. And it's really hard to deal with things sometimes when you are right in the moment. It's much easier to talk about them and to process them when you're already out, right? When you already sort of overcame, learned your lesson, understood, you're in a completely different state of mind to go back and to work through it or to share about it. Much easier at that point, because it's almost like, okay, you completed your victory, right? If you ran in a marathon, the marathon is done, so now you're woohoo on high, versus when you're in that marathon and you're grinding, you still have like 15 miles to go. I don't know if marathon is that long. Okay, let's say 2 miles to go, and it's hard, right? It's hard to be responsive, it's hard to be analytical, it's hard to be even open-hearted and minded. So yeah, I'm happy to say that I'm feeling much better today and out of the weeds. However, I do feel like I still need to take care of myself a little bit more, and I was gonna take you on a journey to do some experiment, right? To do the scalp peel. So let's go do that. All right, long and behold, we have relocated into the bathroom. What we're gonna do, we are going to peel the scalp. Today is day Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So basically day 4. Since I washed my hair on Sunday, and they're kind of oily. They could use another wash. And while I have some time to actually do something good, I would like to do it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this ordinary 7% glycolic acid toning solution in order to do a scalp peel. Now, the Inky list actually does have a scalp peeling product, which, if this all goes well, would be something that I'm going to purchase. And they also have a couple other scalp treatments which sound interesting, but I don't know if I'm ready to commit. I'm just going to start here. Again, I'm dealing with hair loss, postpartum hair loss. It's just started a couple of weeks ago, where my hair is really just coming out in chunks. Not huge, but whenever I brush my hair, it's like my whole brush is full compared to having, I would say, a few hairs just a few weeks ago, which is kind of disheartening and does not bring a lot of good feelings when you see that. So yeah, part of the dealing with the hair loss, right? If the scalp has a lot of buildup, that's what I read, it can impede the growth of the hair. So I'm just going to clean it, and I'm going to basically unclog those pores and to refresh, right? Revitalize the skin. So all in all, I'm just going to do little strokes around my head. One thing that is good about this bottle delivery method is that it's got a spout. It makes it very convenient to apply. Now, you'd be like, are you crazy? Why are you using something that you're not supposed to use this way? I did research it online. Don't trust everything you read online. But I did quite a bit of research, and I've seen people do this, and I just figured if it's safe for me to use on my face, you know, like, why is it different for my scalp? So we're just gonna try it out, and quite frankly, I've had this bottle for a while. Skincare does have expiration dates. I don't want to hold on to it for years. At this point, I'm not really using it on my face. My skin has been super duper dry. So I've been using more moisturizing products, and whenever I do use something peeling with acids, I would just use it as a mask, right? To do a quick peel with another ordinary HA/BHA. And that's been actually working really well. I'm doing a little bit of a skin cycling with that. And yeah, I'm quite happy. So for now, I'm really focusing on keeping my skin moisturized, right? And balanced. So not using this toner on my face. Whenever the time comes, I would be happy to purchase another one, but for now, we're going to test it out for a different area of my body. Okay, I think I have spread it around in my scalp sufficiently enough, so we're just going to put my hair into a little bun. Here we go. All right, 10 minutes on the clock. Whew. All right, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm super sleepy. I was putting the kids to bed and I fell asleep myself. Excuse me. Andrew came and rescued me, so I didn't want to just sign off and fall asleep with wet hair, because last time I did that, that was very damaging for my hair. So I wanted to make sure I come back here and told you how much I love you. Well, that too, but mostly I just wanted to wrap up the hair. Alright, anyway, so the hair is still very, very damp. I did a little peel. It was actually really nice. I did not feel any burning, any itching, any uncomfortableness at all. So that was good. I held it on for just about 20 minutes before I washed it off, right? I think I might have said 10, but it really depends, right? I think somewhere else I've read 15 to 20. So I held it on almost for 20, and when I was washing my hair with the shampoo, I felt that it got to lather faster. I don't know, I might be kind of biased right now and just wanted it to work, but it was a nice experience. I cannot complain. Now we're also gonna have to see how fast my hair gets oily, but so far so good. Good start. At this point I would just blow dry and style my hair a little bit, but it's late and the kids are in bed, so I'm just gonna let them air dry for tonight, and then I will do something with them for tomorrow. I'm happy I got the product in, so it's not gonna be super crunchy, right, and gross, although my hair I don't think gets like that. It's always feeling so much better whenever I put extra attention, right? Thank you for sticking with me for this sort of day of self-care. Even though I ended up probably doing 3/4 or 2/3 of the things that I actually wanted to do. I feel like that's mom life in a way, right? But I'm happy that I got to kind of spend time doing things that made me feel good, just relaxing, resting. I just hope you enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Please subscribe, like, leave comments. I would be happy if you did any and all of those things. They help out a lot. I'd love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Love you. Bye.